Hi, I'm going to demo several different band exercises that we can do as kind of a replacement for swimming for the time being. I'm going to do a bunch from the pole here, and then I'll do some with like just a single hand, and then some from the floor as well. So for this one, again, depending on what you have available, attach it to something if you can, or wrap it around something, outside on the porch, something like that. If you have that, that will work as well. But I would do probably 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off for each of these exercises. I would go through all of them and then come back through like a circuit. Again, the idea is we want to have high amount of repetition because we want to focus on muscular endurance. So again, that's really the goal. I don't necessarily count to see how many I'm doing. I just do it for that set amount of time in a controlled way. So first one is just a straight arm pull. So back is flat, kind of hard to see. Back is flat and arms are basically straight. Your head is neutral, so you're looking down just like you would in swimming and just pulling straight back. Again, core is tight. For that one, I think we did something like that in the dry land circuit. So that one you're probably familiar with. You can also do any type of row. So one that I would do would just be a double arm row. So you're in this position and pulling straight back. I gotta back up a little bit here. Pulling straight back. So I can do, like this. I could also do high elbow row as well. Something like that would work. I could also do a supine row. So again, now my hands are turned up. So my palms are pointing upward. And back to a low row. So any of those would work. I can also do a tricep kickback. So again, nice neutral spine position. Eyes are down like they would be in swimming and kicking straight back. Elbows are basically locked in place for that one. I don't like that one as much as I like doing this. So I'm going to move my band up a little bit higher and take a step forward into kind of like a little bit of a lunge. Again, elbows are basically locked in place and just pushing straight out. That one works triceps as well. Also from this position, I could do a chest press if I wanted to. I could lower the band and do an incline chest press. Something like this. Again, depending on what type of surface you have to kind of stabilize yourself against. Be like an incline. I think that's pretty much it for the two arm things from the pole. I can do some things, from the ground as well. So I could do, again, depending on the strength of your band, I can do, I can't with mine. Mine's pretty tough, but I'll demonstrate with a single arm. I can do a front raise and a lateral raise. You might be able to do both at the same time, or you might have to separate them out, but anything like that would be good, a front and a lateral raise. Shoulder press, again, depending on how hard your band is, I'll show you a single arm because my band's pretty tough, but just pressing straight up, back down. Again, you could do both if your band was a little bit lighter resistance than mine. I don't think I can do, I guess I can, a shoulder press there. Let's see, we can do a bent over reverse fly. That's another one that I like. Again, because it focuses on posterior chain, back stability, things like that that are really important in swimming and maintaining body position. So get yourself, you can put both of your feet on the band or maybe just one depending on how challenging your band is. And again, I want to create a nice neutral spine. Eyes are looking down again with this one. So I'm going to try it with both feet on. And I'm just coming straight up to the side and back down. Again, if that was too hard, you could do single arm. So again, that same neutral spine position, eyes are down. And again, just doing one arm at a time. my band is too hard to do those. Other things we could do from the ground. You can do a simple bicep curl, keeping those elbows locked in place. I don't know if I would want you to really get down on the ground, but you could also do a tricep pushback from on the ground as well. So something like this. If you have a pole, you know, I think those for triceps are a little bit better than this because this is going to take time to get in that position and you can only do one side at a time. So that's an option if you don't have something great for stability up there, but again, not maybe one that I would do in place of either of those. I'm trying to think if there's any other shoulder ones that way. Then the last, I guess, position, I'm going to loop my band here. And so now I just have one strap. Turn this a little bit so you can see what's going on over here. Okay. A couple different things I can do here. So I can get myself to a quarter squat position and press straight forward. Again, that's going to work core stability primarily. So again, 45 seconds this way, turn around, 45 seconds that way. That one's nice. You could do a high to low chop or a low to high chop. Also do high to low. So again, both hands are on my band and coming across the body. Here, it's great for core strength. That's a nice one. I could also do a single arm row of some sort. So again, from this position, get myself into that quarter squat. The benefit of doing a single arm row as opposed to both arms is the core stability piece. So you have to have significantly more core stability in order to get proper form with a single arm. So you're going to start with your arm out. Again, quarter squat, nice neutral spine, and squeezing the shoulder blades as I pull the band back. So something like that would be good. I also mentioned internal and external rotators for your shoulder. So external rotators here. Again, main thing with this one, just keep your elbow close to your side and then switch over this way in order to do internal rotators. Okay. And so then, of course, you'd want to do the same thing on this side as well. Getting my internal rotators, and then I switch this way, and I'm getting my external rotators. So the main thing with those, again, is just keep that elbow tight into the body and slow and controlled with that one. Again, doesn't need to be a whole lot of resistance for that one. That's just simply a stability exercise for the rotator muscles. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So I showed the high to low chop. The low to high chop is just basically the reverse. So I would have my band attached towards the bottom. And with that one, I'm going to be coming across that way. So again, maybe I'd do 45 seconds that direction. Then I switch over and 45 seconds that direction as well. Oh, I know one that I forgot that I really like to do from that first set is a Y. That's what I call it, a banded Y. So again, get yourself to like a quarter squat position here. And again, I'm kind of like leaning back a little bit on this one as well. And I'm going to pull that band up and back down. So trying to make a Y with my arms. Again, I find that that's nice for the upper traps. Again, it does mimic some of those muscles that are probably going to be sore from. That's pretty good to give you some new variety for those different band things. So.